Welcome back to the deep dive. Today we're serving up quite the topic.
Why?
We're stepping onto the virtual grass courts to explore Center Court. You know, that online slot game by Micro Gaming. It's totally Wimbledon inspired.
Oh yeah, full of those classic tennis symbols. You've got the players, the trophies, the big cup itself.
Exactly. And our mission for this deep dive really is to figure out how this game, which, gets kind of mixed reviews visually, how it still manages to be, as people say, solidly entertaining. We want to unpack its appeal, especially in such a crowded market. What's its secret?
Right. What makes it tick for players?
And straight away, that theme hits you, doesn't it? The sounds, the whole stadium vibe.
Yeah.
You really do feel like you're courtside at Wimbledon.
It's quite effective, yeah. That immersive atmosphere. But interestingly, it's built on a pretty traditional core structure.
Okay.
You're looking at a classic 5-reel, 9-pay line setup. Nothing too revolutionary there.
Standard stuff.
Pretty much. The Wimbledon Cup, that's your wild symbol. So it substitutes for other symbols to help you make those winning lines.
Gotcha. And the tennis balls.
Yeah, the tennis balls are key. Those are the scatters. They can trigger bonus features no matter where they land on the reels, which is always good news.
That sounds like it makes it quite accessible then, especially thinking about the betting range. It starts at just, what, 9 cents?
Yeah, 0.9 cents, and it goes up to $45 per spin.
So it really caters to those low to medium stake players. It's not really aimed at the super high rollers, perhaps.
Exactly. That seems to be the sweet spot they're targeting.
Yeah.
And it's all about balance. It's got medium volatility, meaning you can expect a mix, some smaller, more regular wins, but also the potential for those bigger payouts, just less often. It keeps things interesting without being overly risky for most players.
Okay, that makes sense. And the RTP?
The RTP, the return to player, is 95.51%. That's the theoretical percentage it pays back over a long time. It's pretty solid for this type of slot.
Right, so it balances risk and reward. And is there a big jackpot element?
There is. If you land 5 of the match point icons on an active pay line, that gives you 1,000 times your bet. That's the main jackpot outside of the bonus features.
Okay, so the base game sounds solid, fairly standard, but with decent potential. But often, the real excitement kicks in with bonus rounds, right?
Absolutely. That's where things get really interesting in center court.
So what happens? How do you trigger them?
You need those tennis ball scatters we mentioned. Land 3 or more anywhere on the reels, and you trigger the free spins feature.
Ah, the free spins. Always popular.
Definitely. And here, you can get up to 18 free spins. But the really good part,
go on.
All wins during those free spins have a multiplier, a 5x multiplier.
Wow, 5x. That's pretty generous.
It really boosts the potential, yeah. And importantly, you can re-trigger the free spins during the round itself.
Oh, nice. So the round can keep going.
Potentially, yes. Plus, remember that Wimbledon Cup wild symbol? During the free spins, it can appear stacked.
Stacked wilds, covering the whole reel.
Exactly. Multiple wilds stacked on top of each other on a single reel. So that significantly increases your chances of hitting multiple winning lines at once, especially with that 5x multiplier active.
Okay, that sounds like a powerful combination. Stacked wilds and a big multiplier.
It is. And there's one more feature for those who like a bit more risk.
Gamble feature.
That's the one. After any win, you get the option to gamble it. You can try to double your winnings by guessing the color of a hidden card, red or black.
Simple choice.
Or you can go for quadrupling your win by guessing the suit, hearts, diamonds, clubs, or spades. But of course, if you guess wrong,
you lose the lot.
You lose that win, yes. It adds a little bit of player choice and strategic risk.
Right. A bit of a nerve-wracking extra point, maybe. It's interesting, though, because despite all these engaging features you've described, the game does get some criticism for its visuals and sound design. Some say it lacks a bit of polish, especially if you play it on a bigger screen.
That's true. The feedback on aesthetics has been mixed. It's not perhaps the most cutting edge graphically.
Yet it's still often called solidly entertaining, especially on mobile devices. How does that work in today's market, where visuals often seem paramount?
Well, I think what Center Court really shows is microgaming understanding its audience and its niche. It kind of highlights how strong theming combined with really solid, balanced gameplay.
Like those free spins and multipliers.
Exactly. How that combination can sometimes be more important than state-of-the-art graphics, particularly for, say, casual players or fans of the theme, in this case, tennis fans.
So it's not always about the flashiest visuals?
Not necessarily. It seems to prove that if the core mechanics are engaging, the theme is well executed, and the maths model works for the target player, A game can be really successful and, yes, solidly entertaining, even if it doesn't win awards for its graphics. It's a well-rounded package for its intended audience.
So wrapping this up then, the main takeaway seems to be that Center Court successfully blends that beloved Wimbledon theme with some really engaging, if traditional, slot mechanics. It brings the tense excitement to players in a way that's accessible and potentially rewarding.
Precisely. And it leaves us, and you, the listener, with an interesting thought, doesn't it? How exactly does a game achieve that solidly entertaining label, even when its visuals aren't universally praised? And maybe more personally for you listening.
Yeah.
When you play a game, how much weight do you actually give to those gameplay features? The multipliers, the free spins, the volatility, compared to just the graphical flash and polish?
Yeah.
Something to think about.